XRP holders, we got a video for you today. XRP trying to corner and monopolize the stablecoin market. We're going to be talking about that today. Also going to be talking about where I think XRP could be headed because we are in a very important level here. Are we getting ready to put in a lower high, or are we getting ready to see that bullish reversal? We're going to be talking about that. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black C. Hit that like button, hit that bell, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop in this video. All right, so on crypto Twitter, guys, today, XRP tried to buy Circle. Circle owns USDC, the stablecoin. Usually, like if you get into crypto, the first stablecoins you see are USDT, and then the newer one was USDC. So Tether and Circle's USDC, and they've been around for quite a long time. But usually, those are like the first stablecoins you think of. You know, there once was DAI, D-A-I, but I think a lot more people are just immediately hear stablecoins. They think about USDC and USDT. But I digress. So Spray says, XRP News, Ripple has offered to buy Circle, the issuer of the USD stablecoin. They proposed a complete takeover of the company for an offer of around $5 billion. The offer was rejected for being too low. XRP issuer is still considering another offer to acquire Circle. You know, XRP is coming out with their stablecoin, right? They're trying to integrate Ripple into banks across the globe. There are competitors, USDC, Tether. I think that if Ripple succeeds in buying and acquiring USDC, I think that'd be a huge win for XRP and Ripple. I think that that would really remove a lot of competition and a lot of work marketing, and really nobody wants to use Ripple's stablecoin in the retail space specifically. I think that all the crypto holders and investors that I've known throughout this long time, I've been in crypto nearly 10 years. I think I'm almost over 10 years now. Yeah. And they just want to use Tether and USDC. Like, that's the bread and butter. So I think it's a big uphill battle for any new player to come along and say, hey guys, I want you to use my stablecoin. We're creating a stablecoin. We want you to use mine. It's uphill battle. So why not, if you have the money, acquire one of these big companies? And I think that you may see XRP buy Circle. I think that they may increase their offer, but I think that when Circle originally tried to IPO back in 2023, their valuation was $5 billion. So unless they haven't grown at all, the $5 billion is low, and I think they have grown quite significantly in that time, especially because Tether is not really allowed in other regions as how much it used to be, and now USDC is much more regulated and integrated into the following the rules category versus USDC and Tether. There's been so much Tether FUD for forever, but I digress. I'm bullish, and I think that XRP has the right, I should say Ripple has the right idea to be looking for these crypto companies to acquire to increase their size and to increase their strength on the ecosystem. I think that's very important. So let's look at XRP right now. So right now, we are seeing a little bit of bearish technicals here, okay? But guys, you can't just go straight up. And I think that the relief is not done, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. So looking at market cipher, you have a red dot on the momentum wave indicating we should be coming down here. You see the VWAP coming down as well. And on top of that, you see the money flow has not flipped green yet. We are still red, but it looks like it's trying. It is trying so hard to flip green. You want to see this red wave do something like this. So we're red, and you want to start just baby, and slowly go up. That's what you want to see. That's how when you start to see moves like that, that's when you see huge rallies, all right? But right now, you know, we came up from when we saw this huge wick to the downside, from there to where we are at right now, we came up a whopping 46.78%. That's a big move, and now we're only down we're still up 32.58% on a wick, and really probably like 35, I should say. We're probably, 35% around that area, down from, I should say, up from the low. But I think that, guys, like, this is okay. Like, we could even wick down to $2.07. I would say, yeah, that's fine. We're still postured to the upside. But I don't really think that plays out. Something I do want to talk about a little bit that is happening, the overarching market, is it's earnings seasons, Q1 earnings season, and it's quite bullish. It's quite bullish. A lot of these companies are performing very, very well. And after hours, I saw Microsoft up nearly 10%. That's crazy. That is a lot. That 10% on a company that's a multi-trillion-dollar company, that's a big move. And I think that you may see that bleed over from tech into crypto. I think that we're finally getting to that stage where crypto is maturing, and you're going to see bleed over. When tech performs well, you'll see crypto perform well. Not all of crypto, okay? Not all of crypto, but top leading assets, aka XRP. That is a top leading asset. Guys, if you do want to trade this volatility, I am in a long position on XRP right now. I'm trying to just make some profit along the way. I've been sniffing out those longs, and I'm long right now. I'm long and strong on XRP. If you guys want to take advantage and you want to do some positions as well, some leverage up to 100x leverage, check out the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. All you do is click that link, deposit Trailbit. You get a bunch of free money, as well as if you deposit $100, you get $10 for free of XRP. So feel free to take advantage of that $10 of XRP. So where are we at? XRP sitting at rank 4 still. It's very strong. Down 1.4% in the past 7 days, down about 2% in the past 24 hours. The market today, the traditional market, was kind of bearish. Not really much was going on. We saw a good day yesterday, and today we kind of slid and chopped and kind of broke down a little bit. But after hours are bullish, guys. So I think that tomorrow you should be looking for a little bit more relief here on XRP. And we're sitting at $128 billion market cap, still strong. Like, not much is happening in crypto. We're waiting. We're just patiently waiting for this influx of money flow that will inevitably come to the space. I think this is the big story today, is really XRP is out there in the trenches trying to buy Circle, which is a big deal. That is a big, big deal. They have $5 billion to buy a company. It's pretty impressive. I like to see that. They have a lot of money to spend. It's very good. That's how you increase the size of your business and really monopolize the industry. And really, I think that if they were to buy out Circle and get USDC underneath their umbrella, really it's just going to be Ripple and Tether, and like that's pretty much it, which is pretty crazy to think about. Look at the overall market. Bitcoin trading at 94,300. We've been trading here for the past, I don't know, feels like forever, through like 88K to 94K. We've been trading here for probably, it's been months at this point. But anything really above 94, anything really above exactly where we're trading at right now is bullish in my opinion. But I think that we can break down here a little bit. I think that's fine. You should expect maybe a little bit, like you have a red dot market cipher down here on the momentum wave as well. See a little bit of a spillover before more relief. That's kind of what I'm looking out for. I think May will be continued relief, but it doesn't mean it's just straight up. You know, you have to get some pullbacks. Like you can't just go straight up the entire time. There has to be cool offs. And like I said, I think that maybe something like this, could see something like that play out. I think that'd be great and really set us up for new all-time highs in 2025. But before I start talking about new all-time highs in 2025, we're obviously going to need to see where Bitcoin goes here, and if we make a lower high, or is this the beginning of the bullish reversal? And that's very important for the longevity of Ripple for this specific bull market, okay? Now, I don't want to talk about longevity of years and years and years because I'm bullish on XRP, but I'm talking about the specific price action of this bull market. And it's very important that we see this continue to the upside if you want to see XRP make tests at new highs. But guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button, hit that bell, hit that notification bell. That's what we're calling it, right? Notification bell. And subscribe to the channel right now. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.